So I had mine switched to Cine pretty much the entire time. Like, even when there aren't any enemies in sight. Let me, how do you do it though? Like, from your perspective, what's the right way to do it?
I'm always on safe until I intend to fire the weapon, right? Or I think I'm going to fire the weapon and engage a target until they're no longer a target, right? So if I'm making movement, if I just engaged, back on safe, anytime I'm taking steps or making movement, weapon's always on safe. Get on fire when I got a target, and there's another target to the right or left of that target, I'm not gonna put on safe to transition. But the minute no longer any threats, that's on safe, I'm coming back down. So anytime pretty much I lower the weapon system, it's going on safe.
Okay, so my question is, does that not slow down your ability to take down the enemies? You come into a room, you don't know if there's anyone in that room. Not only do you have to find a target and aim and take your shot, you also have to turn off your safety. So does that not slow you down on actually, I mean, that could cost your life, I would think.
That's where training comes in. So it's an intuitive thing, just like pulling the trigger. That is a movement of our finger once we recognize a threat to happen simultaneously with the safety lever.
Would you recommend practice not just dry firing, but also taking out the safety and putting it back on?
Absolutely. Up-down drills. You can come up from the high ready, weapon off safe, into the firing position. If you get a dry fire in, reset your bolt. You come from the low ready, up, safe off, safe back on, even down, check down position or something. DAC up. Those three things all the time. Again, now if I come up, weapons on fire, shoot a target, and what's next to, I'm not going to put on safe in transition. But if I'm going to take a step, or I'm going to come down, or any point in time I need to lower the weapon, weapons going on.
Anytime, are you saying anytime you're taking a step, you're going to take it off, Sue?
Unless I'm actively shooting a person, I'm going to keep it on fire. But if I'm making a movement in a zone or a threat, meaning my weapon's coming down, the threat is gone, I'm not positioning for a better angle of shot. The weapon's going on safe, and then I'm going to transition.
You and I did a Neuroscience event, and we were sitting around standing talking, and one of our squad teammates who had been assigned to us, all of a sudden we've heard a shot. And we turn and we look, and he's like, oops, sorry. And then we hear our commander go, ow. And he actually shot our commander. Luckily, everyone had their iPro on, but he actually shot our commander accidentally.
Yeah, finger does not come on the trigger and try to turn the fire, just for that reason. So if I come off weapons on safe, and I come into a room and there's a body threat, I'm maybe taking it off safe. I'm not coming on the trigger though, and so I tend to fire. So meaning, hey, weapons on fire, I'm aiming down at him. Once he's identified no longer a threat, then I can put it back on safe, but I'm only when I'm about to fire. So there's two levels of safety, right? You got your safety letter and then your trigger.
Okay, I want to do just a quick trial. I want to see how long it takes you and how long it takes me. So we're going to start at the same time. I want you, there's a box over there, and we're going to see, when you actually pull the trigger, I want you to say fire, okay? We're going to see how long it takes you and how long it takes me. You're not aiming, right?
No.
Okay. Go.
Fire.
Fire. So it took me a lot longer than you, because I need a lot more practice with that, I think.
Yeah, so, but...
Oh, I even forgot to put my safety back on afterward. Did you put yours back on?
Intuitive. That's where it's got to be the train. It's got to train. It's got to be an intuitive thing. That's where people today, they like these short little safety levers, and 45 may help you, but I like the longer ones to then get that thumb in. I know it's going to need that click.
Yeah, I think the Noveski has a 45 rating. I've tried out it. It's a lot easier to take the safety out and
maybe
off.
a little quicker. The downside of that, though, is your deer, right? So if I'm running my sling like this, it's getting easier to trip the gun to be fired. You'll see a lot of people do is switch the gun to the outside and not have a safety if they're right-handed on the left side of the weapon system.